Oh, it's back. It did?
There we go.
Are you sure? Yeah, I don't see any alert on my thing. Did
Maybe my internet just had a hiccup.
No, it didn't drop on my end. Weird. I mean, it's a holiday, so internet hiccups could be a thing probably with Twitch. Not to mention Starfield just came out, so there's probably like 30 things. Yeah, there's like 30 things of Starfield on my sidebar right now. Yeah, with the amount of people downloading Starfield today and like it being a holiday, it's not surprising if there's hiccups. What do you think? I'm not familiar with what tastes go with what words, but this is really good. Success! So you got taste buds? I suppose I do. Even I didn't realize I had them. Rosenberg technology can't be beat. Now that I know, yeah, I want to have some more. Let's get some food in you then. I'll order a variety so you can try different flavors. Yay! Whoa! Can't believe you tore through their whole menu. Must have a portal for a stomach. I think I understand what you meant before, Nadia. Eating food is an art. You may not understand as well as you think. Well, let's pay the bill and move on to the next place, okay? Are you guys spending all your, like, forwarding stuff here? What the heck?
Should probably head to our next stop, the Garnier
Okay,
district.
buy the soft-boiled egg sandwich.
And I want to eat more bread. Don't sweat it. There's plenty more treats to be tried for your bottomless stomach.
Soft-boiled egg sandwich doesn't sound that good.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe like on
Sounds alright to
toast? You can't make this either.
Okay, Herschel's General Store. Buy 3 Kagemaru hand towels and chapters 7 and 8 of Moonless Morn.
The toe is likely fine with how much things have gotten out of hand. Sorry, welcome to Herschel's. Actually, if you don't mind, my niece has gotten herself caught in that mess over crossbell. I know she can handle herself just fine, but I can't help but think that if she's alright. Then why worry? If you think she can handle herself just fine, then she must be fine. Thanks, miss. That means a lot. Yay! 3 of these?
Yep.
I could afford some of these if I wanted to. Buy some more battle scopes just in case.
Yeah, it's wise.
Kagemaru hand towels are for exchanging, right?
Yep.
Maybe we should buy one more extra to equip on Swin for extra dodge?
Maybe. Yeah, sure. Until we have the really good evasion accessories.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, off to the Garnier district. We're going to go to Sankori's Jewelers and buy 3 Michette tiaras.
Mish. Heimdall Underground. Those are the same soldiers who were after that case. So the Imperial Army is in on this? I suspected we would find them here. So you finished transporting all the goods to their destination. Indeed, preparations are now complete. What happens now hinges on the efforts of you and your comrades tomorrow. We've got nothing to worry about. We're not just going to roll over and let our division cease to exist. Van Dyke and Regnets are going to pay dearly for their cowardice. The Supreme Leader is looking forward to seeing what you can do. Restore the Empire to its former glory and crush the loathsome Republic once and for all. Should we strike now? No. There seems to be rather a lot of them. Whoa! That is a big bug on the wall.
Is it a spotted lanternfly?
All metal bugs do not belong inside the house. Milo. Mao. Okay.
Not gonna let him in?
I mean, we're in the middle of the stream, but wouldn't want a real target slipping away. And oh, there's a second one. Where did he come from? Oh, you stupid thing. Are you the same one? Well, if it was the same one, it's dead now. Palmetto bugs usually don't infest houses, but they're annoying to have in here. Those are the big roaches. They don't actually infest houses. They just eat like decaying matter out in the garden and stuff. But it's still annoying to have them in the house. The main damage they cause is when the cats see them and they can fly, and the cats all start chasing it around the house, knocking everything over. Some more suitable candidates in mind to take care of this. He's gonna get reading to do. The only other characters with C's in their name are Chow, which it doesn't seem like Chow whatsoever, and Dieter Croy, which would be kind of silly, but Croy never seemed like much of a fighter anyways.
Yeah, he's not.
Plus, he seems way too, like, American to be fitting this. This is just... has Rufus's mannerisms and everything all over him. Hey, Nadia, what's next? What are you gonna eat now? When did the boss tell us to go on some gourmet tour across the city? Can't we? I can tell you don't care much about gathering intelligence anyways. So leave the real work to them so we can have fun. Now you're speaking my language, but if we try something at every spot, I'm gonna go broke as a joke. Oh well, I'll just make a mask reimburse me. It's called the business expense. Let's just make it happen, LP. We hit the town and stuff ourselves with good eats from one corner to the other. I read the guidebook, so I'll lead the way to the best spots to hit up. Yay, food time!
Alright, go to Sancori's Jewelers and buy 3 Michette tiaras.
Are these really the only places
all the
we can
jewelry
buy
here
these?
is so sparkly!
Yeah, I think so.
Wonder how much I'd have to wear S down to buy me one of these bad boys.
A little bit of extra art strength on these. Here, have that. Alright.
Alright, that's everything. Go get some crepes outside.
Oh! People talk up this opera house a ton! Wanna see what's up, LP? I don't smell anything coming from there, so no. On to the next spot. So it's food or nothing, huh?
Come on, Nadia, let's eat already. Don't worry, I got you. 2 chocolate banana crepes, please. Got it, 2 specials coming right up. If you could give me a few minutes, ladies, I'll whip you up a couple of crepes that'll knock your socks off. Yay! Guess it takes a minute because it's a special. Wanna walk around a little more to kill time? Cammy, that sounds great. Is that it for now?
That's it.
So it's on to...
Green!
It's Reen time!
Now it's Reen time!
We're finally here.
Damn, is it 10 already?
Sure is.
Heimdall's pretty far from Ymir.
Our next target shall be the muck and mire that gathers in the Vermilion City.
The Vermilion City C mentioned can only be Heimdall, but the capital is gigantic. We're going to need some way to narrow our search radius.
You ask me, the racecourse in the Garnier district seems suspicious.
Do they now?
I know. I'll save having fun till our work's done.
I'd be happy to take you anywhere you like once we've ensured Prince Olivert is safe. As long as it's not the kind of shady businesses I know you want to go to.
I got you. Can't very well go to him in uniform.
That's not the problem here, Ash.
We can go for dessert though, right?
Of course. It'll be on me even. Just focus on the investigation first. Let's start with Lady Arie since she's agreed to speak with us.
To the training hall in the Laika district we go then.
Vermilion Muck and Mire. Morning after learning from Major Claire of Crossbow's occupation, we set about discussing how we should act. We also established contact with all the members of Class 7 that we could to inform the situation. First, there was a matter of Crossbow itself. We knew from the Major's intel that it was under the control of the former Governor General of the Evan Defense Force. It's not Ebon, so shut up. Anxiety over the region's welfare gnawed at us, but as it had been isolated from the outside world, we had no way to learn more. Indeed, there was little we could do on that front for the time being. Then there was the matter of the search for Prince Olivert and his wife. Their whereabouts remained unknown. Furthermore, the Round of Seven system we had used to stay in touch over long distances relied on an artifact stored on the Courageous II. With the airship stolen, that method of communication was lost to us. Our only clue then was the message sent to the Intelligence Division by C. Vague as it was, the information was undoubtedly our best lead in unraveling the mystery of the prince's disappearance. With hope on the horizon, we set about dividing ourselves into several groups. Major Claire and Yuna agreed to head east to get a handle on the situation in Crossbow. Meanwhile, Lord Mateus and Kurt would head west and rendezvous with the students of the Vander School. Muse volunteered to return to the branch campus to meet up with the principal and her fellow students, as well as seek help from other sources. The others would all find ways to play to their strengths in aiding our cause. Meanwhile, I was to bring Altina and Ash with me to Heimdall to follow the trail up to us by C's message.
That is basically our situation as it stands. His Excellency also asked us to tell you that he hopes you'll be able to look after the hall in his extended absence.
Thank you for updating me on everything going on.
It's the least we could do. Your husband did a lot for us.
More like put us through the goddamn ringer.
All while shrugging off our attacks like we were nothing more than a bunch of buzzing mosquitoes. He sent Kurt flying off a cliff, too. I found him quite terrifying.
I do hope he didn't leave you with any lasting trauma. Still, his is a measured hand. If he came at you that fiercely, he trusted you could handle it. I hope you can understand that he only did what he did because he saw potential in all of you.
We do, don't worry. Yeah, could tell he wasn't acting with any ill will. If anything, I'm known with a reputation for being a stern disciplinarian around here. Based on how often I see my students quake at the knees, I'd wager they fear me more than my husband. We caught wind of that when we were here for one of our field exercises. Kurt's got some monster parents. Surprised the guy ain't half Martian or something. From the time I spent with him, it was clear that there was much more to him than his stern presence on the battlefield. He was kind enough to share some wisdom with me too. Was he now? He's a man of few words, so that's very unusual. I can't picture that happening at all. Same here. Please don't speak rudely about the man in front of his wife, you two. Don't worry, I appreciate their honesty. Still, I'm glad to see that you all seem even more united as a class than you did when you were here last. Do continue to look after my Kurt, won't you? Of course. We would, even if we weren't asked to. And if he wants to keep getting into good kind of trouble, I'm his guy. Getting back to why we're here. Has anything out of the ordinary happened in the capital recently? The students who were here have split up across Erebony to search for information on Prince Oliver's whereabouts. As such, I'm not well informed on the situation here in Heimdall as I would be. There's one thing I feel is worth mentioning. What is that? It feels as though there are more people coming and going than there should be, especially given how there are no festivals or celebrations here around this time of year. It's making the capital feel more restless than usual, differently from how it did during the summer festival. It's as though there's something stagnant in the air. I'll be glad not to have to deal with any more Calvert spies like at the festival, that's for sure. The stagnant air is all you're gonna get in the city to begin with. You feel anything out of whack, Schwarzer? Not especially, if I'm honest. I'm guessing it's a relatively slight difference, ma'am. Yes, it may even just be my imagination. You lived in Heimdall for a long time. If something feels amiss to you, it likely is. We'll keep that in mind as we investigate. Sorry I can't provide you with any more concrete information. There's one thing I can do, however. I'd like to introduce you to someone dependable to aid your investigation. Oh? Well, I say introduce, but you particularly know her very well. She should be here any minute now. Ah, there we are. Laura? Oh, no.
I think I know who that is.
I suspected as much.
By all means.
Oh! Elise is joining the party, huh?
Elise.
Hello, everyone. It's good to see you all again. The same to you.
So she's our little helper, huh?
Indeed. Sister Doreen, friend to Princess Alphen, and head of St. Austria's Student Council. The noble Elise Schwarzer herself.
The princess and Muse have already apprised me of the situation. So I spoke with Lady Aurier and volunteered to aid you upon your arrival. I apologize if my behavior strikes you as meddlesome, but I am certain that I will be able to aid you in your investigation. You do know more about the capital than any of us.
You're not coming, and that's final.
Reen, jeez.
But
Out comes the big brother.
There's still far too much we don't know about the situation here. Given that our enemies pilfered the name of the Imperial Liberation Front, we could very well be dealing with terrorists. Involving a civilian in this would be downright irresponsible.
so I'm just a civilian, am I? Just a no-good student without a mote of power to her name?
That's not what I'm trying to...
Oh, I think it is. But even leaving that aside, your blunt dismissal misses an important point.
And what point is that?
That the situation at hand doesn't relate to me, when I am Princess Alphen's dearest friend.
But that is that, and this is... this.
As we speak, she is racked with worry over her brother's well-being. Yet, as the matter is confidential, she has to feign a smile and act as though everything is normal. She cannot cast her responsibilities aside and aid in the search herself either. And because she cannot, I will do so in her place, if I just sit by idly while she suffers in silence and do nothing to alleviate her burden. I won't be fit to call myself her friend ever again.
Elise.
Looks like you lose this one, Schwarzer.
You realize both of them are Schwarzer in this context.
If I may, I think you would do well to put your trust in her here.
Why does Lady Aurier sound like the frickin' Twitch AI lady? She's got it's like such a weird way of speaking.
Her skill with a rapier is formidable.
Look, there was a pandemic. They had to get some D-list voice actors for the new characters, okay?
I don't know if it's D-list or just voice actors. She sounds like the frickin' Twitch lady. What the heck? Or not Twitch, TikTok voice.
That may be so, but...
I have toiled long and hard to master the art of fencing passed down through our family.
Huh?
Of late, I have even grown under Lady Aurier's tutelage. And far from letting my pen rest while my sword hand improves, I have overcome many a challenge as student council president. I am no longer a cowering child in need of your protection, dear brother.
All right. Ash called this one right. You win.
Then...
We'll be glad to have your assistance. But if things get dangerous, I want you to do as I say. Deal?
Deal!
Elise is a
I
caster
wish
and
you all
healer.
well in your investigation. Please, do be careful. Should I catch wind of anything you hear, I'll let you know immediately.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Then let us set off. I will do my best not to overextend myself and leave you all to carry the burden. But please, if you are truly in need, I hope you won't hesitate to tell me. For even I possess a strength that you can lean on.
Thanks. It's good to know you've got my back.
And the feeling is mutual.
Elise.
So yeah, she has a line effect cancel craft that is pretty comparable to Reen's Crimson Slash. She has a wide-ranging 50% HP heal craft and a self buff. And I think her S craft is healing too.
Diamond Nova already, jeez. She has Diamond Nova.
Yep.
I guess give you Tira then. EP Cut, EP2, Diva. Tax crafts can drop 7.
Yeah, Virgo seems like it would be good on her.
Oh, she already has Tira. Maybe something else then.
Give her an HP quartz or something.
We don't have
You
one.
have one. Yeah.
Trying to find something that would increase the variety of her casting here, but I guess that still works.
Alright, now for the investigation.
Alright, just Virgo on the casters, I guess. Mishka!
Alright, so outside there will be a private home marked on the map.
You give me the sup? Sup? Let's see, what to do next? We have to meet up with the rest of our friends who come to the capital, but there's still plenty of time before our scheduled gathering. No point in rushing then. So we patrol the districts and gather some intelligence. That way we could meet the others along the way. Given your familiarity with the area, that sounds like the most efficient plan. That reminds me, apparently the violin nerd we're supposed to meet up is from here. Right, Elliot hasn't been on tour, so he's been working in the city. Marcus is from the capital too. Oh, so we're gonna get Elliot too? Is he any more useful in this game?
He's another caster.
He was before, but he wasn't exactly useful. What are they doing alright? Sure they are. For now, let's focus on what we can do. You're right, Reen.
Also, don't knock the nightmare status. It's actually really good.
We're going to private home?
A private home, yeah.
Oh, hey. Visit Reed in Class 7. This would be your younger sister, right? Hi, everyone. Never thought you all would be dropping in like this. Sorry to barge in. It's good to see you again, Emily. You too, Theresia. Hello, my name is Elise Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you both. Whew. If I remember correctly, you both serve in the Imperial Air Force, yes? Are you here because of the incident in Crossbow? Good guess, but not quite. You're being transferred to the Joint Staff Office on recommendation for Supreme Commander... Tyke! Oh, excuse me. Alright, that's great news, timing-wise. Something tells me there's more to the story than that. Well, leave it to Reed to be as sharp as a tack. Something smells fishy. It ain't like an aqueduct. Not to tell you what we know, honest, but it's still being treated as top secrecy, even within the military. I promise we'll compare notes with you when the time comes, though. Good enough for me. I look forward to it. With that out of the way, yeah, I'm pretty worried about what's happening with Crossbow. I know Lisa is probably okay, but the fact we haven't heard from her doesn't make it easier. I'm with you. We're in the dark thanks to the intelligence division being scaled back. It's so frustrating. All we could do is believe she's somewhere safe right now and is okay. So I felt too. I know the friends we have there will never lose hope, no matter how grim the odds are. I can't imagine old Class 7 being phased now of all times. You're right, there's no point in wringing our hands right now. Let's just do what we can from over here for now. That's right. Maybe tough times ahead, so look after yourselves and don't push too hard. Character notes.
Woo! Alright, go to Revout Company.
Revout Company.
By how many night Nishis are we trying to get?
I think it was just 3.
Okay, get 3 Mishi music boxes.
I do not have the money for that. Okay, now I do. That is expensive, wow. Delay plus 4, that's not bad. I mean, assuming delay actually has any effect in this, like, because in 4 it really didn't.
I don't know. It procs for me sometimes. Gaius is the best source of delay, though.
Oh. I mean, I'm not going to really rely on it, because I know before it was kind of garbage in 4.
But Gaius's S-Craft gives absolute delay.
I see.
Which means it can't be resisted by anything. Okay, at the Art Cafe, get fruitful pancakes.
Fruitful pancakes. And Lake Lord is here. I don't know if there's anything in there other than talk about fishing. Or upgrades for fishing, maybe. Fruitful pancakes. That is a lot of HP restored. I do not have the stuff to make fruitful pancakes either.
Oh no, it's a professor!
Thump, thump.
Okay, at the Lake Lord Company, get a fishing rod upgrade.
Strange presence inside a museum, huh? That's like most of my money. It's a good thing we have...
Yeah, but this is like your only chance to get it, and money will not be a concern very soon.
Kite in the shell.
Alright, go to the museum.
We need some bait too.
Yeah, okay.
Is 5 bait gonna be enough?
Hopefully. Bait is also not going to be a problem very soon.
Blobble. Hey, look who just stepped in. Well, I'll be, if it isn't the Astro Chevalier and his comrades. Your timing couldn't be more perfect. Just leaving a letter from Kenneth and Lady Annabelle. Oh, that's funny. Last I heard, those two were off on a fishing journey across the continent. That they are, from what it says here, they're in Liberl now. They're having the time of their lives fishing themselves silly. Seems to be quite the educational trip, too. Kenneth's making progress in his report analyzing aquatic ecosystems. Ah, to be so young and full of energy. I can't wait for the two of them to come back and regale me with tales of their exploits. Definitely, I'm sure he'll return twice the fisherman that he was when he left. You might even prove help with that new enterprise of yours. You mean my water quality management initiative? Ooh, the more data we have, the better we can appropriately manage a wide variety of different environments. I already have William helping me out. He's heading out east, as well as the Fisherman's Guild. If we can get Kenneth and Miss Annabelle to pitch in without it interrupting your journey, that'd be even better. That's what I think. In fact, I bet they'll be all too eager to lend you a hand. Hartsville really seems to be finding its feet. It's a shame to see it fall in hard times against that United Nation business. But the members of the Fisherman's Guild aren't having too tough a time over there. Even I know that's wishful thinking, though. Yeah, as much as I hate to admit it. I was going to offer you my congratulations to them all, but the former Governor Rufus had to throw a wrench in everything. Everyone at the Lakewood Company sounds just as concerned about what's going on as anyone else. Gotta keep making progress in their own investigation over here for... Yahoo!
Alright, go to the museum.
Should we check
We
the
will
Imperial
not be
Museum
taking
while
on
we're
the
here?
side quest just yet.
Wouldn't hurt to poke our noses inside. My old upperclassmen might even be on shift.
It'll be much easier once we get some more people in our party.
I see.
Oh, we can pick up the side quest. We just don't complete it yet.
Here we are, the Imperial Museum. Don't seem to be many visitors here today.
If it isn't Reen. Haven't seen you around here since the branch campus's field exercises.
Hey, Dorothy. Good to see you. How's work been treating you?
Pretty good, all things considered. Actually, my publisher's been pushing me to become a full-time author after how well my latest novel sold. But I like my work as a curator too, so I don't think I'm ready to quit just yet.
That's great. Always nice to have options.
That's the other reason I don't want to go into writing full time. I'd probably become a total shut-in. I'd miss out on all this. And the best way to seek inspiration in reserved daily life, people watching, so to speak. Why, as I was on my way home from work the other day, I spotted a budding flower in the nearby cafe that caught my eye.
Get some help.
It went wild imagining the experiences that could end the precarious final days of his youth. Oh. Can't keep doing this. My nose is going to bleed all over my blouse again. Oh, stop it. It's no wonder why Her Highness sees you as a kindred spirit. It's good to see you again, Ash. I've been wanting to give you an update about the joint publication between our old literature club and yours. All that's left is to gather a collection of poems by none other than yourself. Tatiana and I haven't given up hope that you'll submit them yet. Lay off, will ya? I told you I'll do it if I feel like it. It's only a matter of time before he gives in, no doubt. So what brings you all to the capital today? I have something to do with that Evan Defense Force that occupied Crossbell? Doesn't seem like she's heard anything about Prince Oliver and Lady Shara. Yeah, something like that. Wait, is it just me or are there fewer visitors here than normal? You notice? Actually, the museum put a restriction on the number of visitors allowed at once recently. Something came up that has us concerned. Concerned? What do you mean? Remember the museum is connected to a tunnel that leads to Heimdall's catacombs, right? You've been hearing what sounds like voices coming from that direction lately. It's kind of scary. I would imagine. Think it could be monsters? Maybe, but if anything, it sounds more like a ghost. Something completely unnatural. Dusted off my old orbital staff to take a look down there, but I didn't come across any signs of monsters. Ghost, huh? You expect us to believe this bullshit? I didn't remind you that we experienced monsters on a magic night down there already. Not to mention this was a spot the dark dragon's nest appeared before the Great Twilight. Something abnormal happening again isn't out of the question. Come to think of it, Instructor Cyril told us she dropped by here a couple weeks ago. I wasn't here at the time, but the head curator told me as much. There was apparently a break-in, so she came to investigate, but I don't think it has anything to do with the noises we've been hearing, though. Perhaps, but it wouldn't hurt to keep it in mind. We should begin our investigation soon. They put a formal request in with the guild already, but I guess they're swamped with other things right now. They said it'll be a while before they can get around to it. That's a shame, but I'm not surprised that they would be this busy. Right, we can't afford to just let this situation go unchecked. Do you mind if we looked into it, Dorothy? Not at all. We would really appreciate it. This is gonna be a pain in the ass, but I guess it's better than letting this place get done in by a poltergeist or something. Whether the cause is paranormal or not. Thinks it'd be worth our time. I agree. There's a possibility that we could discover something that pertains to our current investigation. In that case, you should take this. It's just over there to let the main exhibit. Take you and be careful.
Alright, we're not doing this just yet. We need to get Elliot and a couple other guys. So, off to Vancare Street.
Kitten. Vancare Street. Man.
Okay, at the Sage Boutique, buy at least 3 nomadic coats.
Evasion plus 10%. Wow.
Yeah. Second best evasion shirt in the game.
Do we need that for exchanging or something, or?
No. We get them for the evasion.
Oh, okay. The medic boots are kind of pointless right now. I'm going to guess I'm going to need to sell something here.
Probably. You can sell a Zerum capsule. We can get more later.
Who else is going to be showing up?
Alright. Okay, next up, the Lumiere Orbital Factory. You can get a Mischneider Light. The Mischneider exchange accessory is not all that important. I actually missed it on my file. But we might as well get one.
Lick, 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 lick. We need how many of them? 3?
Just one.
Just one. Item drop rate up. Equipped character only. I mean... Let's get her a slot.
Alright.
Even though I don't really have much in the way of...
Okay,
them,
and
but-
Watson's weapons and armor. Elise has a weapon upgrade that favors strength. Doesn't really matter.
Favor strength, huh? I would rather art strength for her than strength, huh?
Yeah, she's a caster. And arts are just better than crafts in this game anyway.
Oh, give Ash 2 pairs of shoes. Alrighty.
Says not this guy having 2 pairs of shoes does not boost his movement at all. Okay, at the department store.
Fish and tartar time. I bought one of those just in case. Imperial Chronicle Special Edition purchased.
Nice.
Orange Pecky.
Okay. Yep, Orange Pecky.
I got 3 of those just in case.
Okay. From the bookstore. There's really no need to buy ingredients with the Reverie Corridor coming up.
Oh, we'll be able to get them in there. Kagemaru.
Yeah.
Goodness more.
Get 3 Kagemaru bookmarks.
Okay.
Okay, from Flint's drugstore on the 2nd floor, get an herb pecky, or 3.
Got plenty of battle scopes.
Alright, from Lepanto and Company, buy prismatic macarons.
How many? Just 1?
Don't know.
I'll get 3 just in case.
Okay. And talk to Alan and Bridget.
Imperial Tea. Is that Alan, Bridget? Hey, Regan, fancy running into all you here. It's been a while, hasn't it? Al and I were just enjoying some quality time together between one of his missions. Sorry to interrupt. So does that mean the army has been keeping you busy? Pretty much. The armor divisions have been stretched thin due to being scaled back. I'm doing everything I can to reduce the load on General Craig and Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart. I still owe them a lot after the war. That's why I volunteered to travel around the Empire to serve as a Panzer sold-out drill instructor in personal communication missions. The whole reason I'm in the capital today was to make a report. It's about something that supposedly affects all the divisions. It seems a little shady to me, but we're covering all our bases just to be safe. And what causes you to find it suspicious? I don't think he's allowed to share that. I'm not. I won't be surprised if you guys ended up finding out on your own. Won't be surprised if the Imperial Army reaches out to you when the time comes. Oh, spot. Ooh. I found a spot. You got your leg going like a dog. Ow, except dogs don't have sharp claws. Ouch. And that just makes me more worried about what they have been doing. Even the nobility's been stressing this year than any families reorganizing their territories. My family's been helping coordinate. Oh, you got food here for again. You're trying to eat off my finger, huh? Helps knowing that we finally be able to hold our wedding when things calm down! No shit. That doesn't motivate her. Suppose it is about time you two tied the knot. Congrats again. Thanks, man. Finally feel like I'm a man worthy of being by Bridget's side or to leave no more behind. I'm planning on letting that change between now and the big day. Oh, Alan. Our divisions and Air Force are both prepared for some sort of top secret mission. Given the current situation in Erevonia, that must mean RP increased by 3. Yahoo!
Alright, go to the Imperial Chronicle building.
Imperial Chronicle building. Woohoo! Busy in here. Well, isn't Class 7? I had no idea you were in the capital. And you weren't expecting to run into the two of you here either. Oh, is this a bad time? Everyone here looks really busy. Don't worry about it. I was just in the mood for a break anyway. Besides, there's no better way to get hot scoops than talking to you, Reen. Although I'm questioning your sister with plenty of goss to share too, being the student council president and all. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Oh, and I'm definitely going to get an interview at some point, Ash, so keep an eye out for that. I think we all know what that will be about. Can't we just drop that? Yeah, I think that one's going to stick with you. Either way, I think we've made you stand for long enough. There are some chairs for meetings and the like over there. Why don't we go sit down? If you don't mind me asking, what brings you here anyway, Lynn? I thought you were still doing your residency over at St. Ursula. I am, technically. After I finished helping out at the branch campus, I started another year studying Crossbow. While I was here in Heimdall for a training session, Crossbow got occupied, so here I am. That would explain it. So obviously, she decided to come spend some time with her favoriteest sister in the world. She's helping us with clerical work as a part-timer right now. Well, ain't your company a bunch of bleeding hearts? Well, even if they'd said no, it was just gonna make her pretend to be me. Either way, I win. Yes, you got itchy back here. You got food all over you, Oreo. That's what I get for giving you guys some tuna with your food. You got it all over your fur. You're supposed to eat it, not wear it. So, I don't think anyone saw this coming. Former Governor General suddenly declaring himself Supreme Leader of Crossbow? That's a shocker. Craziness you saw when you came in here is everyone trying to get a special issue ready about it all. Still, it's somewhat strange how little the general population has been reacting to the news. Oop, bye. No, well, I can sit up now. Everyone seems shockingly calm. Getting the impression that during my time in the capital too, it's just due in part to the fact that no one was able to communicate with anyone over in Crossbow. Maybe that lack of immediacy is keeping the reality of the situation from sinking in. Has the Chronicle conducted any opinion polls on the matter? We sure have, and I gotta say I was surprised by what people thought the Empire should do in light of this. Most people responded that we should try to avoid any major conflicts. That is somewhat surprising. Given the recent history of Erebonia, I would have assumed people would respond more belligerently. Maybe people are finally just sick of war. That would be my take as well. The Battle of Jormungand may have only lasted an entire day, but the economic toll, or reparations, the mental toll on those who were conscripted cannot be ignored. It's taken half a year for us to get to the point where life's finally starting to go back to normal, too. Of course, that's just your average Erebonian's take on the issue, not the government's stance. Neither the government nor His Majesty have cleared things up on that front yet. Tried asking the military for a statement a few times, but no dice. Now that, I'm not surprised by. Still, thanks for the information. I feel like I have a better grasp of the situation. You're very welcome. Now that Reen Hotscoop schwars her, why don't you tell me about how your little investigation is going? But don't play dumb, I know all about it. You do? Would they ask you to assist with the search, Phoebe? Not quite. See, I first caught wind of it from a fellow reporter a little while back. It's just a rumor at that point, but I got right to work trying to corroborate it. Hit up every source I had, from other reporters to fellow Thor's alumni like Hedel, Fee, and Monk. Eventually, Major Claire realized I was hot on the story. Let's be real, at that point she didn't really have any options other than reaching out to me herself, so that's how I know. For anyone else, that story would surprise me, but for you, Vivi, information was shared with me too, because I'm helping Vivi out. Unfortunately, I don't think we know any more than you do. Yeah, but if you catch word of anything, you'll be the first ones to know. So give us a call if you catch word of anything yourselves. Alright, we'll do. Hello. I need to refill my water, buddy. Is that why you have arrived?
Hey, Rusty.
Right on top of the controller. Completely on top of the controller.
He's just staring right at the camera. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, you knew what you were doing. You know what you were doing.
Alright, off to Dreikel's Plaza.
Yeah. Trifles Plaza. Oh. Then we're not gonna miss the side quest yet.
Nope. We're gonna do it as soon as we recruited everyone.
I see a fishing spot.
Alright, catch both a carp and a red perch.
The Emperor and Empress must be worried sick.
Princess Elfin has tried to put on a brave face at school, but deep down,
The sooner we can find them, the sooner everyone can rest easy.
Right. Let me know what I can do to help.
Got a bite. It got away. Got a bite.
That was a delayed reaction for you.
Nice.
Speaking of delayed, it's a little hard to time it when one of my eyes is blocked by Rusty, so the depth perception messes up.
Not bad at all. Got a bite. Nice.
That's not what I was after.
It's a whopper.
I mean, Tyrol Balm isn't terrible, I guess. Please give me perch.
Got a bite.
That's a different one. Oh, missed it. Oh, well.
Nice. Not bad at all.
Fire 7th. Okay, perch and carp.
Okay. Alright, go check out the scene.
Useless and Millium.
That was so good! Alright, we can officially cross Drykel's Plaza off the list. I'm ready to hit up the next spot.
There's no need to be in such a rush. How do you still have space in your stomach for more?
You insult me, Eustace. I need to try all the capital's mouth-watering morsels. I can't throw in the towel this early.
You need to sample them all without eating more than your body mass in one sitting.
Says you. I'm still growing. I gotta eat. Growing up has less to do with regular consumption and more to do with acting like an adult. Oh, hey guys! Counter-argument to that, by the way. If you want me to start acting like an adult, then you've got to start treating me like it. How's a girl supposed to feel big without being called a big sister?
Counter-argument to your counter-argument. That makes no sense.
Yes, it does. Don't be mean.
Didn't expect you all to come this early. We're going around gathering info when we happen to see you here. Lisa wanted to help us but I wanted to help us out too, so that's why she's here. Do my best not to trouble you. I don't think there's any chance of that. He'll be a fine help. Need anything? Just lean on me. Thank you, I will. I think anyone can tell Elise is going to be a more reliable asset than you here. Rude! And then with a stall together takes me back to the summer festival. Was that a few short months ago. It feels like so much longer. Can't imagine Eustace saw what Rufus is doing coming either. Must be weighing heavily on him. But at least he has Milliam to help take his mind off of it. Come on, give Big Sissy some love. Please remove yourself from around my neck. We haven't seen each other in forever. It's barely been 2 weeks. That's 2 whole weeks! She whines when she's not trying to escape. This is how it always is with them now. Hey, do you want to try some gelato or ice cream from one of the stalls? I'll treat you. The milk ice cream is super rich and tasty. I'll pass. I need to leave room for lunch. We're never going to grow any bigger if you only eat the bare minimum, Tilly. I've gained another region on you since our last update. At this rate, you're going to need heels to get anywhere close to my height. But then again, I am older, so maybe I've earned it. Huh. 1 ice cream cone, please, with 5 scoops. If you only allow 3 scoops maximum, then I'll take 3, but I appreciate if you made them as big as possible. He doesn't want to lose this thing they've got going on now. Anyway, were you guys gathering intel or just on a date? We were not standing idly, we were certainly not on a date. Looking into the flow of the goods in the capital. Hi! Do I need more kitties on me, really? That'd explain why you were visiting local shops and stalls. What have you learned then? Well, it seems like there's lots of groups buying stuff in bulk lately. All kinds of stuff too. Food, ornaments. It's almost like they're getting ready for something. Thank you, sweetie. That is unusual. I could get panic buying in response to Crossbow's occupation, but lately implies before that. Yeah, the war is over and winter's still far off, so can't be stocking up for the weather. Buyers themselves are suspicious sorts. When we started looking into them in detail, we discovered they're either startups or foreign. Sweetie, careful. That, and they all appear to exist in name only. It adds to the mystery. Oh, you're already done with your ice cream? Wasn't it good? Oh yes, I have to admit that. We're not here to discuss ice cream. Buyers exist in name only. Will we be dealing with a case of fraud? Actually, no. The transactions are legitimate. The sellers received their money and the goods were dispatched. The significant mystery is that there is no record of where any of these goods ended up. The intelligence division has tried tracking some of these orders, but they just get forwarded all over the place before disappearing along with the other orders like this. They have had better luck if they marked an order from the moment it's placed, but alas. Right, by the time they realize they're dealing with another one of those, the transaction is already long done. So do we think whoever's doing this has gathered all the stuff they need by now? Probably. Sounds as if we're dealing with some very skilled criminals. Perhaps the reborn Imperial Liberation Front is hoarding supplies? What is it? Nothing worthy of note. Just wondering if perhaps may lead to Crossbow's new Supreme Leader instead. Well, it could. I cannot fathom why my brother would be so foolish. Thought he'd finally learned his lesson. Makes no sense to me either. I haven't known him for that long, even if we were both Ironbloods. But after we beat him in the Imperial Fortress, he seemed pretty much done. I think we were all under the same impression. Either way, speculating on what he's trying to do serves no purpose in that now. Regardless of his reasons, I will be sure to right his wrongs as his brother. I'm sorry you're going through this, Eustace. Right now, our primary focus isn't him, but the missing prince and princess. Doesn't mean we can afford to turn a blind eye to Crossbow Mine. Just not sure whether the crisis there and their disappearance are connected in any way. Whatever the answer is, when our focus inevitably turns to him, you won't be alone in confronting him. So don't try running off alone, alright? Don't worry, I wouldn't dare. I'm aware there's only so much I can do alone. Good, because your friends are here to help you in times of need. You definitely need us here. Well then, should we get back to gathering information? Be wise, the more we can find, the better. Let's go, go, go! Me and a little bunny ready to go. Indeed, we can't let the rest of Class 7 be the only ones working hard. I'll be here for whatever you need. So, yay, they have joined.
Hooray! Yep, get the Very Berry ice cream.
Very Berry ice cream, huh? Yay!
And then we can go to Motter Park.
Still can't make... so much stuff that we need. We're going to Modern Park. Huh?
Yep. Get the fresh squeezed juice at the food stall there.
I need to refresh my drink at some point here, Rusty.
Modern Park is a popular spot to relax and unwind.
Don't I know it? I've taken some good-ass naps here. Oh, and there he is.
His music is always so beautiful.
Finding him sure didn't take long, huh?
So, the way you worded that, Ash, made it sound like you just found your ass. Fresh squeezed juice. It's so quiet. Bird. Bird. Birds. The quiet.
For how tranquil this place usually is. I can't help but always think of when the ILF made a mess of it.
I remember being terrified when the princess and I were kidnapped at the time, but it feels like more a distant memory now.
Every story I hear about you reminds me how strong a person you truly are.
Is there anything to do with the fishing
This
spot
should be a
here?
good fishing spot.
No.
We don't need to collect fishing spots, do we?
No.
Okay. So no need to fish there then. Oreo. This is quite the crowd. And this is tune. Not bad. It's so much fun. It's just auto-progressing through this, I guess.
They have to do that to sync with the music, I think.
Slurp, slurp, slurp. We could have given a better performance. May have been our best one yet. Oh, but there's always room for improvement. Elliot is here.
I think I'm with them on this one. It's not often our ensemble comes together this perfectly.
You got me there. I don't think we had a single note out of sync, did we? Nope, we were all feeling it to the point where it felt natural to play as one. I think you two were so into it that you forgot we had an audience. I'm not sure I should be proud of losing myself like that. And it's just you and the music, there's no better feeling in the world. Well, I'll give you a pass this time. As long as our audience was happy, that's all that really matters. And they were very happy. You know, we wouldn't have moments like these at all if not for you two. Yeah, if you hadn't shown up when you did. That experience gave me a real wake-up call on just how much power music can have, and it's up to us to decide how to use that power, be it for good or ill. Stop it, Oreo. I regret that we decided last year. I can't believe we tried to take such a beautiful thing and twist it to inspire a war. What were we thinking? Whatever it was, it's in the past now. Exactly, you're back to your old selves now, right? Good thing too, because today wouldn't have gone nearly as well without you. Yeah, I could never dream of being how I was. Oh! Now we can take care of what we've learned and focus on bettering both ourselves and the world as musicians. You almost make it sound like you'll be flying circles around me if I don't pick up the slack. Oh, we just have to keep up the pace. Oops, got sidetracked. That's one of the few familiar faces among the audience I meant to say hello sooner. Oh yeah, your friend from Thoris, huh? You should say hello together.
Sorry for making you wait, but I'm glad you stuck around for the show. What'd you think? No need to be polite. Tell us how we really did.
I thought it was brilliant. You were in perfect harmony with one another.
I was genuinely speechless.
Oh, back, please. Ow.
Yeah, almost hurts that I wasn't able to catch the start of it.
I'll take that.
We thought we did well too, but it's nice hearing it wasn't just in our heads. See? I see you found Eustace and Millium. Indeed, we met not too long before coming here. Now we're all together. Sorry if it feels like we dragged you over our way. This is the first time we've seen each other as a whole. Oh no, we had a class reunion not too long ago. We just haven't had a chance to play together in ages. Couldn't pass it up with all of us being in Heimdall now. The Rival Company started up a small orchestra, and I couldn't resist applying since I used to work there. Oreo, I leaned forward because of my back, and you do not need to take up the seat behind me immediately. Are you trying to be a back pillow? Then Ron and Morris joined it too, and so here we are. I know they started one. Why did you have to be a top-notch to be accepted? Yeah, it wasn't easy getting accepted, let me tell you. But hey, we can't let Elliot show us up all the time, so it's worth the hustle. Makes sense. I'm just glad you found a way to keep playing music that makes you happy. The thing that makes me happy is the four of us going on tour together in the future, so I hope we can. Really? Consider my bag's already packed. Did you guys just forget about what we were talking about? Elliot can do what he likes, but we have to work around the orchestra schedule. I'm sure we can figure something out, though. By the way, I wasn't expecting to see Elise with you. How are you? I'm doing well, thank you. Your classes are sorely missed. I haven't done that many, but it's still nice of you to say. What, you're a teacher? I think the girls mentioned that to me, come to think of it. You're a music teacher, you're a music lecturer at St. Estrella, correct? Provisional, but yeah, I'm still learning the ropes to showing the ropes, but it's been a lot of fun so far. I want you to teach me music, Elliot. Amazed you can carve out the time, but I can see you have a knack for it. Can't believe you get to instruct at an all-girls school, too. Elliot always manages to luck out in life, huh? Wish I could lecture at St. Estrella. Just once would be enough. I hope you never will.
Stop
if
it.
you think he's lucking out.
Get some help.
Oh, is it that time? We'll probably get going. Rivelt wants us to start rehearsing at their flagship store. Yeah, we'll see you guys around. Have fun with the rest of your time in Heimdall. Make sure they do. Hope rehearsal goes well. See you later. Whew, so much reading today. I guess it's time to get started. There's we got some useful information. That was fast. Where from? Spoke to a few fans and hit up some connections at the Music Academy. Seems Imperial Army soldiers have been spotted in town a lot more than usual these days. Whatever they're meeting up here for, it's not on the docket. That is suspicious. I called Dad to see if he knew anything about it, but no luck there. Sounds like the prince's disappearance is top secret, even when you go pretty high up. I got the feeling that he knew something, though, just that he wasn't sharing. It's very odd for soldiers to be having secret meetings while in uniform. It's possible they're foreign spies disguising themselves as soldiers. I don't see what they would stand to gain from their actions. Yeah, I don't think it's that deep. I'm with Ash on this one. Wouldn't shock me if they were still in uniform all off the clock because they were short on time. Something bothering you, Elise? There is, but I'd like to get my thoughts in order a little more before sharing. Oh, alright then. All we have now is that something smells fishy. Maybe Orio's instructions are absolutely on to something, yeah. Or instincts. Still, it's too early to say for certain if any of this relates to C. We should keep that at the back of our minds just in case. Right, you never know when the pieces will start coming together. The investigation continues then. Woohoo.
Alright, so now we've got everybody. Let's go back to the museum.
Well, I need to refresh my water and stretch a little because my back is killing me. Mostly because Fatty here. Here, go to your sister who decided to take on my seat. ever bother me about, huh? Alright, give me a second to walk around off my back and just a bit. Seat stealer!
Squeaky?
Sure to put up the seal up to the leftover hamburgers. Okay, I gotta spice them up so I can sous vide them later. Because sous vide is good for burgers. The ones I made yesterday were just on the grill. They get crispier, but. Okay, back to the museum. Just like that, we got the band back together. I guess so. Any luck gathering info? Yes, that would be a good time to compare what we found. In that case, how about we meet at the cafe inside the department store? Good idea, let's head there now. Are they gonna let us do that? I don't think we can do the side quest here.
We'll be fine.
Alrighty.
Am I imagining things?
Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing.
It's a little early, but heck, I'm down for lunch. Forget tea time, how about we take a meal time? William, I think you've eaten enough. More than enough. A call? Representative Regnitz? Greetings, Rain. My apologies for contacting you out of the blue like this. Hello, Mishka.
That wasn't Mishka?
Yes. She's laying under my chair. We did get together with the investigation group in the Capitol not too long ago, in fact. I was like, that couldn't have been a cat. No, Lakota's over there. I guess it could have been Cooter if it was just that loud. Mishka's just asleep. Well, she was asleep. We did get together with the investigation group in the Capitol not too long ago, in fact. Take it you have some idea of what's going on with us? More or less. Not like back when the Intelligence Bureau was under direct control of the government. Man, it's wild that we have a direct line to the head of the government, huh? About that, it's a matter of utmost importance I must discuss with you all. Assuming you haven't eaten yet, I'd love to discuss it over lunch. Great timing. Let's all grab a bite together. It will be our pleasure. Much appreciated. I'm waiting at the Dirt Himmel Hotel in the Cartier District. Oh, please don't feel rushed. I have plenty of time. Alright, thank you as always. Representative Regnitz wants to discuss something with us directly. Perhaps he's learned something pertaining to the incident. Either way, I think we can count on something juicy. Dirt Himmel, right? That's a fancy hotel in the Garnier district. Lunch at a hotel, huh? Consider me pumped. How about you, Eustace? Please, I'm begging you, don't forget your table manners. Seems we still have a bit of free time. We best tie up any loose threads. There'll be no opportunity to investigate the Garnier district. Once we're all set, let's head to the hotel. Now we can
go to the museum.
Yay!
Do the thing. Alright, so, okay. How many monster types do we have? Just one and the boss. Alright, so the boss here is weak to time. Which we have on a lease, so we should be good.
Ready.
It'd be nice if we had more than one united front, but...
My word. Real accurate info there, Four Eyes. Did you say we couldn't find any monsters? This means the situation has gotten worse since Dorothy checked. I don't think these are your average kind of monsters. Agreed. I've seen this type of creature in the past. An evil fairy, undoubtedly a type of demon. Just as we expected then. They're kinda cute. Sure, but they're a pain in big groups. I don't know if it's because of them, but I feel a chill on my skin. It just speaks of how powerful the spiritual presence is here. Somehow, though, I don't think these demons are the only reason for this. Keep our guards up and take care of these things.
Make sure you scan them. This is your only chance.
Elise doesn't have any time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, her time arts must be support.
Calm as rainwater.
I'm up.
Came down! Now! Numbers up!
I shall go. Search mode activate. Scan complete.
Here I go.
Oh, jeez.
Oak, rain your vengeance down upon us.
My turn.
A little ridiculous here. Yeah, nobody has anything. They don't have anything. These are that are weak, strong against these
If
things.
Altina uses her S-Craft, it should just take them out instantly.
Altina does, huh?
Yeah, you could wait until the Zero Craft turn and not waste all your CP.
I shall go. Divide to conquer.
Just gotta worry about
Transform!
Reen and Ash being super weak for whatever's coming up.
Sync complete. Initiating brave mode. Accelerate. Strike. Solaris. Bringer.
You'll have a chance to beat her.
I'm ready.
Oh, it didn't all die.
Arcus activate. There.
Thanks.
I'll support you so much.
Roar! Healing strike! That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Well, I guess they healed up.
Nice. That'll do. Nice.
Level ups work too for a healing. Combat situation resolved. Huh, that's that. Looks like there's still more. It could be that they just keep coming endlessly. The spiritual presence is as strong as ever. Whatever, they're all small fry to me. Suppose your little sis ain't too bad, Schwarzer. Huh, the old Class 7 already knew that. True enough. You know, this really brings me back. Before graduation, didn't we fight together in the old schoolhouse? Beautiful fencing, powerful arts, and precise support. There's no way you learn all of that at St. Estrella. Correct, I belong to no club either. In my case, the rapier skills father taught me serve as the basis for my fledgling technique. When I was younger, Rean tutored me as well. I see, you said as much from the dojo earlier, but you grew up in the perfect environment. She even took lessons from Master Cafe with me before. And on top of that, she's been trained by the Storm Watcher too. Honestly, you could describe at least the style as entirely unique to her. Please, you exaggerate. Damn, you ain't Schwarzer's little sis for nothing. Hi, Rusty. Weird, what was that just now? Oh, whoa! You almost knocked the microphone over, buddy. I caught you. Oh. You're caught up in everything. That's the voice Dorothy mentioned? It's coming from deeper within.
Okay, you don't have to fight this thing right away. Go up the stairs first and get the chest.
Totally different from before. Is that an apparition? I swear I just saw something resembling pleural grass for a second. This pressure is immense. This thing's completely different than what we fought so far. A hostile spiritual being. It's my first time seeing one like this. It's like a deep-seated grudge of a sorcerer from the Dark Ages made manifest. That sounds about right. Either way, it's clear this thing is the source of our problems. Then we just gotta whoop its ass, easy. Indeed, a perfect opponent. I can't wait to beat it down. Let's get... Ugh. There's a chest up there, eh?
Yep.
Boo, 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 boo. Is that weak to time, too? Or space, or whatever?
It is weak to time. But its physical defense is much lower than its arts defense.
Okay. Yeah, because we don't have any... We have Golden Spear is all we have.
Oh, that's why Elise doesn't have time, because she has 2 Water Master Quartz on her.
I mean, I can give her... Golden Spear instead of Needle Shoot.
It resists space.
Oh, that's space. Time. Yes, okay. Do we have anything for time? No. Is there anything else it's weak to?
Earth.
Earth. So the thing I just took off. I mean, Holy Breath is nice to have on here, but, I guess, there we go. You have Ivy Nail. Okay.
Doesn't Ash have Soul Blur? Where'd that come from?
Ash has Soul Blur? No, he doesn't.
I thought he... Yeah, I thought somebody did. No, I was thinking of C's party.
She has Scold.
Oh, Infinity is another Mobius.
Oh, nice.
And Elliot has a really nice defensive Brave Order, as usual. It lasts a lot longer than Millium and Altina's. And it restores some HP.
Hey, boost potency of healing arts. She has Diva, Virgo. Alright. There's a couple pots around we could use to restore all these things here.
Ha! Ready! Ha!
Oh, these things aren't even attacking us.
We have the advantage.
Down! Ha! Now! Come on, Ash!
May as well get some free stuff. Whoa, go on.
I always know to win when I've got
You're
you.
all right, Schwarzer.
They're talking over each other. Well, Altina's going to ting soon. Wow, they don't drop very much, do they?
No, the only good grinding is in
Let's
the
get 'em!
Reverie Corridor.
Gale! Now! It's mine! You're
Here I
go!
go! Arcus
This'll be
activate!
fun.
I shall go.
Let me
Thank
heal
you.
you! I'm ready! Oh, rain your blessings down
My
upon
turn.
us!
Numbers up.
It's my turn!
Engaging.
I've got you!
Thanks.
Here I go!
I'm up! That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Yeah, okay, that wasn't worth it. Not worth it at all. Those things don't give me jack crap. And they can just keep nightmaring over and over again. They don't have protection against that. At least you have nothing on you, let's see. I guess I can put the Mishander light on you. And the red pendulum? Sure. It's something to help protect against things. There's a chest up here, eh?
Yep.
Oh,
It
I see a
is
chest.
a lone blade. First attack craft deals plus 50 damage. Ooh.
Alright, so this thing is going to come with 4 ads. They look identical, but they are 2 different types.
Okay, green, you don't need attack the pulse there. Who has attack 2? Useless has attack 2. Useless, you don't need attack 2. You can have attack 1. Green needs attack 2. This thing comes with ads.
Yeah.
More of these.
The ads are weakest to Mirage and Space, with a secondary weakness to Wind.
Okay. Space, the weakest to wind, huh? We don't have wind on here either. I could put Sirius on one of them.
Okay.
I suppose. I mean, we'll get rid of the whole attacks crafts do critical.
Make Virgo Elise's main courts and put the
Yeah.
Sirius on her sub.
There we go. Subdue the
Go
apparition.
time!
Let's get rid of this thing. Here we go, everyone.
A powerful enemy. Exercise caution.
Casting, huh?
Hold out! Black Tortoise! Crimson Flash! Now! It's mine!
I shall go.
Shadow
Mode
Vessel!
Scan complete.
The other type is Afterglow Vessel. They look identical. There are 2 of each.
I see it. Oh!
Bloom and flourish!
Dancing Petals is very nice.
Here I go!
Yeah.
There!
Numbers up.
That was another Shadow Vessel.
Oh, jeez.
Here I go! No!
I'll assist.
Oh, great defense up on all of them.
I shall go.
Albion Wolf.
Search mode activate. Scan complete.
This'll be fun. Got something for you. Bullseye!
Actually, wait, nobody has Albion Wolf yet.
Hey! Well, that fucked me over. That's not what I meant, game. What is with the timing? Excuse me. Really? There it goes. I tried to hit it on. I was wondering why it didn't go off when I hit on break turn. I guess the game just decided to freeze. The heck?
8 Breaking Dawn!
Oh yeah, Breaking Dawn is also an all cancel, isn't it?
My turn.
I need to heal badly here. I didn't heal.
I've got extra so much and heal.
Not very much.
Here I go. Oh, rain your blessings down upon us.
Not on my watch! Damn it! Sure.
Dark Ages was he sacrificed all he was to achieve immortality. Crimson Ember.
You're mine!
Oh, it's Nurgle. Okay.
Oh, this is super annoying. What the heck? Well, so much for being able to cast through it.
Breaking Dawn!
I guess.
Eternally flowing. Forms and...
Hey, it didn't freeze up this time.
6, 7, 8 Breaking Dawn!
I shall go.
Sepith up.
Also, watch out for that 30% healing turn.
We on it. Fire! Now! I'll go. I'll fight.
No. Rusty! I was trying to see who was ready for it, not get your butt off the mouse pad. Well, I guess Altina's gonna have to interrupt. Oh, wait, never mind, it's interrupted anyways.
Paint this town red!
Darn it, cat. Gotcha. I was trying to see.
You go! Not a bad trick, huh?
I couldn't see over the cat to begin with to see what the CP was, so I tried to open the thing up, and instead he hits the
200, I think.
It's the last
Alrighty.
call.
Well, I mean, I wasn't trying to set it off now. I was going to set it off for the HP turn, but I guess it doesn't matter.
I'm ready.
Okay, needle
Arcus
shoot.
activate.
As long as it doesn't crescent moon itself again.
Wait! Yeah! Okay, Schwarzer! Leave it to me!
There! Here I go.
That wasn't that much damage.
Again, it has really high arc defense.
My turn. Charging. I'm ready. Bloom and flourish. Dancing petals. I'll fight.
Also, don't forget your united fronts.
I know. Darn. I'd like that CP turn, but the only one who can get it right now is either... Actually, Altina can get it if I... No, she's casting. Never mind. Here, let's just steal that.
It's my turn! Crimson Slash!
Stop that.
Yeah! I'll fight. My turn.
Light the way!
Noble Art's better.
I shall go.
Oh, is it?
Damage up for 8 turns, and good buffs.
That's how it was in the last 2 games.
Charging.
I don't know, I just...
Sure.
Well, that's right, I didn't really use him until... I used him a little bit, but I didn't use him after he increased his stuff.
There!
Status attack.
I'm ready.
Eternally flowing.
Get the sepith, extra sepith flowing from it, why not?
Emptiness is formed. First,
1,
second,
2, 3,
4,
yay!
Fifth.
Look at all the sepith popping out of it.
7, 8 leaves. Breaking guard.
That is a ton of sepith that pops out of
Sorry.
it. It causes death blow, really?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Well, now we're kind of
I'm in
fucked.
trouble. Arcus activated.
Numbers up.
What the hell?
Hut.
Thank you so much. Ha!
Thanks.
Yeah,
This'll be
causing
fun.
death blow is pretty freaking terrible. Shoot.
bloom and flourish. Dancing petals.
Sure.
Do we have anything that we can use to... No. We have a good way to heal right now.
I'll fight.
United Front Healing.
Oh,
All for one,
didn't even think.
and one for all. Everyone, stay on guard.
So used to not. That's the first time I've had to use the healing. So yeah, okay. Okay, no,
Engaging.
you need to die like absolutely right now.
The Fight to Conquer. Transform. Sync complete. Cell of Strength. Solaris.
Seems a bit ridiculous to have something that could just death blow the entire party as a boss already. Especially since I don't
Yeah,
have any.
I think every time he hit me with that, he missed.
This'll be fun.
bloom and flourish. Dancing petals.
This'll be fun.
That.
Hey, rest in peace. Let's go. Ha!
No, I understand. Jeez. Whew. Frickin' death blow, man.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
That was ridiculous. Yeah, that's a lot of sepith that dropped from that. Crimson Emblem.
Stats updated.
Nishka, what are you doing? I'm making my bed. Good work, everyone. I'm glad things worked out. Yeah, talk about one tough cookie. It feels like the atmosphere around here is calming down. Now that you mention it, indeed. The operation was the source of the problems down here. It seems like a safe conclusion. Imagine the rest of the monsters will leave as time goes on. Bada boom, problem solved.
You know, I may have underestimated your skills, Elise. You've gotten so strong. Stronger than I ever could have imagined. As your big brother, I'll always be fussing over you at least a little. But now I know I can absolutely trust you to have my back.
You mean it? I'm so happy to hear you say that.
Pretty candid of the Earth's exposure. Just goes to show how much Elise's resolve got through to him. Yep. Now then, we've cleared up the cause of that creepy voice. Let's head back up and let Dorothy know what happened here. Sheesh. So far, this game seems fairly harder than the other Cold Steel games. Outside, like, the beginning of 1 with the dogs, but... I don't know, the enemies seem to be doing a lot more damage and a lot more resilient than compared to things. Never expected something...
That's because we haven't gotten the completely broken equipment yet.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's kind of like that in all the other Trails games, though, too. Well, no, not the earlier ones, but in Cold Steel.
The Reverie in particular lets you break the game very early.
Oh, thank you so much, Reen. Don't mention it. We're glad we could help. Still wonder what could have caused a spiritual being like that to appear. It's a good question. I know strange monsters and devils appeared across the Empire during the last 2 wars, but why now of all times? It's not just this incident. A magic knight appeared in Ymir recently as well. We still don't know what caused it. I'm convinced that something is happening just below Araponia's surface again, at least. Great! Can't this country take a vacation from all the crazy supernatural crap for once? The Empire does have a history of this kind of thing. It's a lot like those otherworldly devils that appeared during the Great Twilight. I recall the ones we fought the last day all attempted to absorb large amounts of power. In fact, their appearance may have had something to do with the holy beast of Earth. What's happening now is likely caused by something much different, but it's hard to ignore how similar the outcomes are. It's just kind of reaffirming thoughts that maybe the Septarian came back. Or something tied to the Septarian. Should continue focusing on the investigation in front of us like we have been. I agree, we're not going to find a solution by rushing through the problem. You can say that again. Oh, would you cake this? Consider a token of gratitude. Hope been eating to compensate the guild thanks to your help after all. Hopefully it will prove useful during your investigation. Yay! Thanks, Dorothy! Before you go, can I interest you in a few copies of the new book I mentioned? It's the 3rd volume of the romance series. I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into Long Song in the Autumn Rain.
Stop it.
The temptations await a pair of young men after... No, stop. No. No. Oh, we wouldn't want that to happen, though, would we? Besides, I'd rather support you by purchasing it for myself from a bookstore. You make a good point. In that case, I'll be looking forward to hearing your thoughts when you buy it for yourself and give it a read. Reen, you just walked into that one. Especially you, Ash. Oh, hell no! I expect Ash's spiciest essay to date. Jeez. Alright.
Okay, off to the Garnier district. Buy a strawberry crepe at the food stall, and then let's buy a Michette tiara at the jewelry store. We already have several of them, but we'll be able to exchange this one sooner, I think.
I don't sense anyone following me now. So why did I sense it before?
Did something happen, Reed?
The jewelry they got inside these babies is always so pretty. Pretty enough to buy for me. Right, you sis?
Ask me again in a decade.
You got it, sugar daddy. I'm gonna hold you to it. Just don't go broke so you can splurge on me.
You're ridiculous.
The way they interact is so sweet.
You need just one, huh?
Yeah. One should be enough. It's not like we're gonna have a party absolutely chock full of casters.
Prevent death blow! Wish we had that before. Evasion 5%. We don't have any evasion people in the party though, outside Reen, kind of.
Alright, go get a strawberry crepe outside. It's at the red food stall.
Strawberry crepe.
Alright, to the hotel.
Darhimr. Will we be able to rest, I hope. Because we are low on CP for most of them. But then again, we got other partners.
Yes. Yes, you will.
Are we scheduled to have lunch with Representative Regnus at this hotel? Excuse me, we still have some time to spare, but I wonder if we should head in early. Nothing else to do, huh? Heimdall will become inaccessible, as will any sub-events yet to be seen. Enter Durhmill. Sweetie. What are you doing on my armrest? There we go. Isn't that better?
Thank you for coming.
So purry. Ooh.
Not at all. Thank you for inviting us.
What's up, Elephant?
I'm so happy I get to see your faces again.
Your Highness.
What brings you here, Your Highness?
I should very much be asking you the same thing. All this, and you're being forced to place yourself in harm's way for my brother.
I'm so sorry for not consulting you first.
Yes, as you ought to be. I'm your best friend. I could have thanked you much sooner, Elise, had you not kept this a secret from me.
Then you won't stop me?
Stop you? Heaven forbid. As soon as Representative Regnitz informed me of the details, I chose to accompany him of my own volition. I cannot bear to ignore a matter that involves my family. So please, let me do my part. Let me be part of your team.
I'd like that very much.
You've always been a part of the team, Your Highness.
So the princess cannot join us, so I must do it in her stead. And the princess is like, no, I'm coming too.
Well, this has come to a fine resolution, but it won't do to begin discussions on an empty stomach. Why don't we have some lunch first?
You won't hear any objections from me.
I could definitely use a bite.
You gotta beware any funny timing that can crash the game, though. See if this has happened. That's weird glitches with the game have happened twice today of timing. Hit the spot. I can hardly believe you finished it all. Your stomach really is a void. I'd like to see if you could eat more between you and Maya. Can't blame you though. The quality of a first-class hotel's food is not to be underestimated. My freaking passive really makes me want to play Starfield just to see how much I'm gonna break the game. I earned enough extra to buy it, plus some, so I just gotta hope I can actually run it. I think I have enough left on my solid state drive. I don't remember if my other drives are solid state or not, like my big one. Yeah, I don't know how to tell. Windows doesn't tell you that information. I just know the one that Windows is on is solid state. I didn't think I'd come to a place like this in my food tour.
If you're talking about your 8 terabyte drive, that is almost certainly not solid state.
It's not?
I've never heard of a solid state drive that big.
This is like really liked it too, Tilly. You ate a ton. Oh, I'm a growing girl just as much as you. It's kind of annoying that most games now are starting to require solid state drives, and it's like, those are expensive, man.
Yeah.
Shall we get down to business then? What? Whose foot just like stanky leg into existence there? The one disgust that disappeared to the prince.
That might have been Elliot.
This is the. What we have now, we believe it to be the work of the terrorist who goes by C. Wish we could say more about them, but I'm afraid we know very little. Just that they're the leader of the so-called Reborn Imperial Liberation Front. They also look slightly different from the C we dealt with in the past. Speaking of which, I'd like your take on that matter, Ian. Do you believe the new C and the original C are one and the same? I'll admit that I haven't been able to get in touch with Crow to confirm for sure. But I'm convinced that no, they are not the same person. I was thinking the same. This new one has mimicked the original style in their statement, but I think Crow has left those days behind for good. It's a relief to hear you feel that way. Seems like a safe bet, yeah? As for the contents of their statement, they refer directly to His Highness. Our first target was the foolish prince and his wings, now bound to inaction. Wait. The stanky leg person had blue shoes. There's nobody with
Wait, huh?
There's nobody here with that color! Who was that? It's a ghost!
What the heck?
You saw it too, it was blue, wasn't it?
Yeah, I saw it!
Who was that? Let's make it quite clear that they were responsible for the abduction. I assume wings refers to the courageous. Oh wait, maybe it was supposed to be Ash? But Ash isn't positioned anywhere for that to be there.
Maybe Eustace was invisible.
Maybe?
Or maybe the scene blockers just swapped their positions
Why
for
not
no
stealth
reason.
capabilities, but that can only go so far on its own. It's impressive they managed to keep its location for the intelligence division, even if it isn't at its former size. I can tell you're still in on it, though. So you heard any new statements from C? I'm afraid not. That's the only one. We've been trying to investigate this matter as best we can, but our foe is quite cunning. They won't let themselves be caught so easily, if only. Given the nature of this crime, we'll need to be exceptionally covert during our investigation. But naturally, the government cannot and will not leave this case unsolved. You will have our full backing, however, if you choose to go about this. If you're in need of the military's police's assistance, you need only ask. Thank you, Your Excellency. Next, I'd like to discuss my primary reason for summoning you here. Would that be the information you said you wanted to share when you called? That it would. This information was given me by General Van Dyke. The Princess Elf and Elise have also verified with their own experiences. Really? Does this relate to the thing you were concerned about when we met up with Elliot? Yes, it does. Allow me to explain. Students of St. Estrella came from many a different background. We have many with family in the military, including officers and generals. That in itself isn't a problem. What is that many of these military family members have been reportedly acting strangely of late. In what way? I remember hearing rumors about that when I was at the school, too. Most of them are seemingly reformists and young officers who idolize the late Chancellor. It's as if they refuse to settle back into normality after the war's end. They're still addressing others with deep aggression and are clearly very unhappy with the current state of the Empire. The thing that concerns us most of all is the reaction to Crossbell's reoccupation. They aren't at all angry at the idea of the United Nation. I'll be right back. Are you okay, sweetie? You kind of plopped. Thanks for the goobers on my hand. For a traveling kitty dentist to be around, though, because we cannot drive 3 hours to the nearest one. They're all angry with the idea of the United Nation. I mean, if I had money to spare, I would drive down to Miami to get her treated and just like take a fishing trip down there while she's, because she would be there for like a day or two. So I'd just be like, hey, let's just go rent a motel or something and you get her treated and wait for her to take her home and do some fishing from shore there, but that is not good. That's an understatement. What utter insanity. Success of the United Nation would also mean the end of Erebonia. Precisely. I'm a reformist, but supporting such an extreme concept is nothing short of baffling to me. According to General Van Dyke, some of them have been showing worrying signs of plotting something in light of this. Exactly what that something is in detail, he has yet to confirm. Oh, she got goobers on my shirt. I just wiped on myself. I didn't notice. Ew. Darn it, I thought that was done. these goobers are leaving, starting to see what they want. Get your butt out of here. Sweet. Get your butt out of here. I think I got all the goobers on me. Yeah. But this goober's on my seat. There we go. Jeez, sweetie. She was inside the dog food container in the closet when I caught her. Just chowing down. Kind of ties up with what me, Eustace, and Elliot found out too. Yeah. Could you tell me what you discovered? Soldiers holding covert meetings in the city and large amounts of supplies disappearing. Wouldn't surprise me if members of the army were defecting to the Heaven Defense Force. I think we need to look into potential points of contact between them. Agreed. I think we've also got a clear picture of what's been going on here after sharing all we know. If we put the pieces we currently have together, the muck and mire that gathers in the Vermilion City from C's statement refers to the defecting members of the army. That makes sense. The statement did mention it would see those who supported the United Nations pay for their crimes. Guess it's all fallen into place then. If there really are rebels in the army, and punish them to C's goal, then who we find first doesn't really matter because the other will be there. How convenient for us. Yeah, sure is. Glad I was able to help put you on the right track. Last 7 always comes through in the end. Your Highness? Pardon, you don't have to worry. I'm hardly the only one for whom life is difficult right now. I'm sure that if I were to ask you to rest, you wouldn't listen, but please at least be a little gentler to yourself, Your Highness. But the great mental burden of not knowing whether family is safe and well is not to be underestimated. Them being missing also means you have to carry on with the work that would normally be given to them. You are going through too much for one to handle right now. If you are feeling all that unwell, we would like for you to consider taking some time off. I couldn't possibly. I'm in full agreement. Taking care of yourself is as much a part of your duties as working. While you do that, we'll see to it these crimes are solved. You have our word. I'll do what I can in your stead, and I will see that Prince Olivert and Lady Sherazard are brought home as soon as possible. You can put your trust in us. I suppose you're right. Perhaps resting is as much part of my duties as well.
My heart is breaking for you, Your Highness. No one should have to handle a burden like this alone.
Reen? You're staring.
Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention.
It wasn't my intention to scold you either.
Whoa! Echo, room echo.
I'm well aware that you're being considerate of my feelings, and I appreciate it.
Alphen has an echo voice.
I'm glad.
You won't have to worry, Your Excellency. It's going to be kind of like a historical thing looking back on games and picking out the ones that were made during the pandemic, because you could just kind of tell with some of that stuff. It's not to criticize the games at all, because, I mean, we all went through that crap. I'm still not sure exactly how the situation stands in Crossball. I'm sure Machias is just fine. I concur.
When Isaac Newton was in university, he had to go home for a few years because the university closed because of a plague outbreak.
Oh, jeez. It'll take more than this to make him lose heart. Thank you both. Also put similar faith in my son. I'm sure he's doing everything he can on the inside to see justice prevail. As are Lisa and Toa. I think we all feel the same way. He ain't got nothing to worry about as long as they have Supermaid with them. We're a whole super crew, so if they got things covered, then so do we. That's right. Thank you all for your time. I'm glad we could exchange information. It was a very worthwhile meeting. Well, we ought to make our way back to the palace. Be careful on your journey, everyone. And I'm counting on you, Elise. Thank you, Your Highness. Good luck. I'm always available if you need to get in touch. Should we get going too, then? Yes, let's. Now we can rest.
No need.
Oh. Well, I just did.
Alright, it's only 100.
10 out of 10.
Alrighty. No need, huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Something feels
Yeah.
strange. Choosing to continue will cause the main story to advance. It will also not be possible to go any further in the main story for a brief period. Proceed. Time for the corridor.
Yep.
Something wrong? It's probably nothing. I just got a weird feeling. Feels like something's in my pocket that wasn't there before. What is this? Looks like a third of a mirror, huh? That's a weird looking mirror. When did you carry one of those around? Since never. This isn't mine. Just ended up in my pocket somehow. You certain? Doubt anyone could slip something into your pocket without you noticing. Yeah, nothing gets by you, Reed. I don't have a clue how this got here, but there has to be some reason behind it. But I can't imagine it connects in any way to the prince's disappearance or what's happening with Crossbow. What? What's happening?
The conditions have been met. The road to where all may gather, to where destiny avails itself, just at the horizon, is open. Come, and sink into an illusion that mirrors the real world and extols its endless possibilities.
So if we can recruit people from in here, are they real or illusion versions of the people? This almost looks a little similar to the place the Ouroboros members beat. The heck? What just happened? What? Where are we? Some sort of white garden. I've never seen anything like it. I'm getting the feeling there's more to this place than meets the eye, too. I mean, what kind of garden is surrounded by floating books? Yeah, I'm not sure where we are, but it doesn't feel like the world we know. How did we even get here to begin with? That's a good question. I can't fathom how we came here either. In fact, I can't recall what I was doing before I ended up here at all. I feel as though we were all together the moment before we arrived, but beyond that, I haven't the slightest clue what happened. Oh, this is just great. It's like something is blocking out my memories of before we got here. Actually, it's worse than that. It's not just my memories of right before. It's gotta be a pretty good reason I was hanging around with you guys, but beats me what it is. Okay, this is definitely weird. At least we're all on the same page about that. I feel fuzzy, too. I'm trying my best to recall what I was doing earlier today, but nothing's coming to mind. My best guess is we're working together for some reason, but I'm not sure why. Regardless of how we got here, I think it's safe to assume it's affected our memories somehow. Agreed, and standing around being confused isn't going to answer any of our questions. I think we should have a look around and see what we can find. So do I. If nothing else, we need to know whether this garden is safe. We find clues as to how we arrived here as well. Sounds like we got a plan then. Oh, and don't forget, there are 2 floors of this place. Let's check them both out. What could this be? Not sure. Never seen anything like it. This pattern on the surface kind of resembles the one on the place's walls. Being placed on a platform in the middle of the room makes it seem important too. It doesn't appear to be actively doing anything at the very least. Yet another mystery to be solved. Let's just push it to the back of our minds for now. Remember it's here.
It looks like you can inspect the mirror too.
The mirror is enormous. It looks remarkably similar to this one. Right, it's as though the smaller mirror is a fragment of the larger one. Come to think of it, I'm surprised I can remember you even having that mirror. I do too, although I can't remember what it is or why Lloyd has it. Actually, did you work something out? I wouldn't go that far, unfortunately. Just remember something that's common in Eastern folklore. It's said mirrors with evil spirits in them can cause strange phenomena. Made me wonder if this mirror perhaps has some sort of strange power in it, and if that's how we were all brought here. It's pretty spooky, but just as good a guess as any at this point. This place is so weird that I wouldn't rule out anything as a possibility. Yep, I can feel something strange coming off it, but it's not doing anything for now at least. Maybe it'll kick on or something if we do something else around here. You say it could have conditions? If that's the case, discerning these conditions could be our key to getting out of here. Let's continue to have a look around then. A tree. Good old stone monument, huh? Now it's starting to come together. Figured something out? Yeah, 100% certain now I don't have a clue what's going on. 50 years later, he hasn't changed. Right back to square one. I know this is a garden, but part of me still wasn't expecting to find a tree. Yes, let alone one as splendid as this. It seems so out of place here. It's like some kind of broadleaf tree. I've never seen one with leaves, bark, or branches like this before. Like something else entirely got reshaped in the form of a tree. That's an interesting perspective. Now I'm even more confused. Just agree that there's something unusual about it, and that doesn't make it any different from the garden as a whole. You can't rule out it being placed here for more than more than just decoration. Unless my eyes are playing tricks on me, I'm pretty sure it's glowing too. The more we explore, the more mysterious this place seems to be. I suppose all we can do is keep poking around and hope everything becomes clear. Is this some kind of door? Yes, and it's unusually large. I wonder what it's doing here. It looks entirely out of place. You could say that about the books floating around too. I've been thinking about those ever since we arrived. There's something about them that's very disturbing. No kidding. What's stranger is I can't make out any of the titles on the books no matter how hard I look either. It's reminding me of the Recluse Cube. It's a mystery in itself. Stone pillar? I think it's some kind of device. Mysteries continue to pile up. There's another one over there as well. That probably holds some significance. Let's go check it out. This one's pretty similar to the other, but there's something different about it. It does seem that way. Must be some reason there are two of them. Yeah, it's safe to assume they're connected in some way. They're likely related to whatever this place's purpose is. If only we knew whatever the heck that is. Hopefully we'll figure out something when we keep looking around. It's a globe on some kind of pedestal. I assume this is meant to be used for something as well. Something important by the look of it. No reaction at all. Yeah, whatever this thing is, it's not on at the moment. Looks like a relic or something, given the feel of this place. Hard to say for sure though. Now that you mention it, this garden does resemble an ancient ruin of sorts. There's just one problem with that theory. Yeah, everything seems too new. There's not a speck of dust on this pedestal. It looks like it was made 5 minutes ago. And why isn't it active? I can think of several possibilities, but they're all just conjecture. Guess we should keep looking around. Before we investigate the area further, we weren't able to find anything useful. Eventually, they returned to the plaza where they first arrived and discussed their next move. I think we've seen all there is to see around here. Unfortunately, I still don't have a clue what this place is. Likewise, everything we've inspected has just left us with more questions. Just wish we still had our memories from before we came here. I imagine that would fill in several gaps for us. Still, it isn't as though we haven't learned anything useful at all. For one, we know this place was created by someone or something. True, it's definitely weird enough to not seem real. I think it's safe to assume it has some kind of purpose. Beyond that, we know it resembles some kind of garden or ruin. It's anyone's guess as to what it's intended to be. There's also all those devices we came across, but none of them are active. So that leads us right back to square one. I agree that each detail is going to be useful information in trying to learn more. Above all, we need to learn why we're here.
A new story is in motion. Your fate is but one thread intermingled with many. Now, rise from your slumber.
Was that a memory? You alright, Lloyd? Something came to me just now. You guys remember hearing a voice just before coming here? A voice? No, now that you mention it, I can faintly remember hearing one. There's something strange about it. Kinda remember it too, but it's still pretty fuzzy. I wonder. You mentioned being just one thread among many. Does that mean... That sound! I remember hearing it before we came here. You gotta be kidding. Gah! Where are we? What the heck is going on? I don't recognize this place at all. Whoa! What just happened? Did we fall into some kind of teleportation spell? No, that wouldn't add up. Reen! You were called here too? Lloyd? Right, I feel like something or someone brought us here. That's all I can remember. It's strange. I can't remember what we were doing at all a few moments ago. I guess if this place exists outside, like if the... I don't know, I can only go off previous things. Like if the Septarian was creating new stuff and this exists outside it, I guess it would make sense that they wouldn't have memories from whatever the heck is going on, but this is all weird. Me neither. What's really weird is it doesn't feel like I was in any sort of panic. I feel like everything was normal. What the hell's going on here? Were we even together before this? I could have sworn we had all split up. I can't say for sure, but that's what my instincts are telling me as well. It sounds remarkably similar to what we went through. I'm guessing we essentially experienced the same thing. The only difference is they had split into two parties. We're still called at the same time. I think the most logical thing to do now is swap all the info we have. So you suddenly found yourself in possession of a strange mirror you'd never seen before and heard a voice. You're right, that's what happened to us too. How did we experience the exact same thing so far apart? Guess is as good as mine. Even us being unable to remember where we were before is the same. I would ordinarily refuse to believe such a bizarre sequence of events, but it's impossible to refute so much hard evidence. The top concern is understanding the why rather than the how. There must be a reason why we specifically were the ones brought here. I know what you mean. This is the last way I expected to see Lloyd and Ellie again. Yeah, I wasn't planning on a sudden reunion, but it's good to see you again. Sorry it's not under better circumstances, but it's good to see you again, Yuna. Same here. Yuna continues to be a social butterfly, even in the strangest of situations. Just goes to show how genuine she is. That's certainly the real Yuna. Still, if not a single one of us remembers where we were or what we were doing before we were called here, yeah, that's got to be by design. Something about this place blocks the recent memories of anyone who comes here. What other explanation can there be? What is that smell? Lakota, is that you? How can that be possible? Beats me, but let's face the facts. It's the only thing that makes sense. What is that? Floof, did you do something? It's gotta be Lakota, like, farting here or something. That is nasty. poop, cat! Oh, that was terrible. Oh. Somebody had the kitty squirts and didn't bury it. That definitely explains that. Gonna have to clean the litter box after this. Whew. It's only a reasonable explanation. Regardless of how we got here, we have to accept that this place is very unusual. Easier said than done. He's right. Let's move past that and focus on the bigger picture. We must consider what we should do next. First instinct is a search for an escape route so we can return back to wherever it was we were. I'll say you didn't have any luck during your investigation, yes? I'm afraid so. Hold up. What was that? Well, what do you know? It looks like Class 7 coming here may have been one of the conditions. Conditions? Oh yeah, you worked something out? Maybe, but I'm still only speculating. These mirrors we were given might just be fragments of a bigger whole after all. If that's the case, I think we have a relatively good idea of the situation we're in now. I wouldn't mind getting a look around here for myself before we go any further. It might not help work out who or what is responsible for all this, but I'd like to at least familiarize myself with our surroundings. Good thinking! You said stuff's changed since you first wandered around, right? It's an excellent point. We'll come with. I want to see what's changed as well. Check it out, the tree's glowing. Even the bark looks weird. I thought the same, but it wasn't giving off light like this when we were here before. It feels different somehow. It's as though the tree is springing with vitality now. It reminds me of something from a fairy tale. Oh, do tell. Spirit trees. They're said to have shining branches and leaves, and they're filled with mana that can heal the body and mind. At least that's what I recall reading about. Now that you mention it, you used to read those kinds of things all the time, didn't you? Suppose it does look something like that. Great, just what we need. More magical bullshit. What if it does have the same properties as the trees Elise described? Then it would help us out. It's worth giving it a shot. I would say that was an accurate deduction. It's a relief. We still don't know what it is, but at least we know it can heal us. I've never seen anything like it in nature. Neither have I, but at least we have somewhere to return to if we're injured. Knock on wood, but yeah, you're right. Hi, sweetie. Just don't goober me up again, okay? This device is activated as well. It's a little foreboding. I can make out words glowing on it. The Millennial Trove. Commodities in exchange for currency. Is that what is that supposed to mean? Sounds like a vending machine. I'm guessing it takes mirrors somehow. That would be convenient. That it would, but who knows how long we could be here. Being able to resupply would be a boon. Alright, we found ourselves a shop. Millennial Trove, was it? I hope its stock lives up to its name. You're all having a much easier time accepting this as a reality than I am. It does take some getting used to. What about the device to the left? Does it serve a similar purpose? I would imagine so. Blazing Forge. Applied Septian Principles. Description is a bit vague, but do you think it's possible for us to modify our ordnance here? That'd be helpful, and yet... yeah, this one is even more ominous looking than the other. Maybe because it confirms that there are dangers lying ahead of us. What's that sound again? I'm guessing we managed to satisfy another condition. Wonder what it could be. Looks like an East final dungeon.
Food process complete. Construction of the Reverie Garden administered space complete. Beginning construction of the Reverie Corridor.
Well, well, looks like the party is finally getting started. That voice sounds familiar, too. Indeed, I believe we're about to learn the reason we're here. There are a lot of interesting phrases in what little she said. Boot process, administered space, the Reverie Garden, most notably Reverie Corridor. I'd be lying if I said it didn't ring a bell. Let's make our way to the Central Plaza and get a better look at what's changed. That sphere from earlier is active now.
New temporal space forged. This world was constructed by the Black Mirror. Its function is to present trials, allowing you to cultivate the strength to overcome great distortions in your destiny.
Black Mirror? More concerned by what it means by trials. Guessing this thing governs the space we're in, meaning we were brought here to complete whatever these trials are.
Correct. This process is an emergency measure intended to correct the laws of causality. Your understanding may be incomplete due to forced limitations placed on your memories. The current sequence of events with Crossbell at its center has originated due to an impossible singularity. At this time, the chances of correcting this singularity are 0. It is for this reason that the Black Mirror has chosen to intervene.
Is this thing even speaking our language? It confirms that our memories truly are being tampered with. No wonder we couldn't understand what was happening. As lost as anyone else. From the sound of it, though, the Black Mirror is looking out for us. Yeah, and it mentions something bad happening at Crossbell, too. A lot of what it said flew over my head, but if I understand the gist of it, it's saying that it'll help us fight against whatever's happening in the real world. Now that you mention it, that's how I interpret it as well. But how exactly is it going to achieve that? Excellent question, especially given that we're not permitted to remember everything that's happening on the outside.
Strength gained here has been approved for use outside of the Reverie Corridor, even if new memories have been denied. Challenging the true Reverie Corridor to better your strength is required.
It's kind of disturbing that this thing can just say, nope, no memories here. You're allowed to take your strength with you. Like, what?
Only then will the possibility to defy destiny be within your grasp.
Except some of our suspicions, but there are still some things unanswered. True, but we confirmed something important. This place exists to make us stronger. It's up to us to determine how much strength we gain and whether we'll be strong enough to change whatever fate has in store for us. It simplifies things if you ask me. Indeed, we're left with only one option. Rise to the challenge, both for ourselves and the homes we come from. This has just as much to do with judging. Yeah, it has much to do with us judging by it being named the true Reverie Corridor. Agreed. Couldn't shake the feeling that this place was slightly familiar to me. Still, we don't know what the true part signifies just yet. Oh yeah, Rain said the name rang a bell. Sure does, brings back a lot of memories. Sounds like this version is here to pump us up and get us ripped. It's like our own secret training ground. Could prove rather useful. We all have people and things we want to protect on the outside. Yes, and we each know the kind of strength it takes to overcome the impossible. Let's work together and gain the strength we need.
It is for that reason I and the Reverie Garden exist. Access to the first stratum has been granted. May you seize the ability to overcome the impossible over the course of your trials.
Talk about hospitality. Well, it's finally open for us. Let's take this opportunity. Right. Yay! We can bring a couple.
Bring
more.
Ellie.
Ellie, okay.
Risha would be good as an evasion tank, and Lecter's Brave Order is great. So, you know, Class 7 is kind of getting a shaft for now.
Yeah, do we have anybody who can scan, though? No. I guess we have to use battle scopes, then?
Battle scopes are fine. Mira is no longer a problem.
What part is an LT? Nice. Looks like everyone's taking the chance to get more familiar. Let me check to make sure we have everything we need before we begin challenging the Reverie Corridor. I never thought I'd hear that name again, but here we are. And again, this place seems a lot different than before. Are we really one and the same? Either way, it's pointless to worry about that right now. I need to focus on what's right in front of me, what I can control.
Okay, so you might be able to trade for the Grand Pecky plushie and the Night Mishy up at the Millennial Trove.
Who can make the potato salad?
Ash, I think.
Why are you making me do this? Just eat it, damn it.
Thick bacon potato. Yay.
Tasty.
Fruitful pancakes.
Let's find out.
William.
Kurt.
Kurt?
I should be able to cook just fine. I think I've outdone.
That sounds awful, Kurt! Are you sure that isn't a failed dish? That sounds absolutely terrible!
I don't know what I just made.
Better than what Kurt made. The heck? Just gotta have our trails in the third here going on, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, at the Orange Stone you can buy. You might be able to trade for the Grand Pecky plushie and Night Mishy. Curios will usually have rare costumes.
Mishy tails for that.
Huh.
We only have one.
It's equipped on somebody.
Yeah, we didn't buy a bunch of them. Who has the Mishy tail? Lloyd has a Mishy tail. I don't know, music box now.
Millennial Trove activated.
Night Mishy. Grand Pecky plushie. That is a ton. Cozy socks. Woohoo. Strength and defense up. Effort.
Okay, at the fishing spot, you can try to catch a cobra head.
A cobra head, huh? Oh, Reen does not have an upgrade here. Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, wow. Everybody has upgrades here.
Yep, you can use the left and right bumpers to filter equipment by character. Everybody has a unique shirt and shoes.
They have unique shirt and shoes, huh?
Yep. They will be better than anything else for everybody except the evasion tanks.
Does this update every, like, chapter or something for it?
Yes, you get your +1 stuff now, and then +2 in Act 3, and +3 in Act... Yeah, +3 in Act 4. And then you get further upgrades in the finale and the post-game.
Rain's evasion will drop, but... I don't know, that seems okay. Raging Boots. Metal Boots. Yay! Chevalier Boots.
Alright, so you're probably going to want to put that one of the nomadic coats on Risha. And of course, upgrade the weapons of everybody you're bringing into the corridor. Hey, he has Caladvulk! What is a Welsh thing doing in this game?
Oh. Kurt's hat, Altina's bunny ears. Breath you are. Whoa! Does that mean I missed that somewhere?
No.
It's just here.
It's just here. You'll be getting a lot of ultra rare stuff in the Reverie Corridor. All randomized.
Oh, so it's randomized corridors or something here?
Yep.
Where do I... Oh wait, the upgrade is over here, yeah. Okay, Risha, I know I just got you the thing, but... Here you go, nomadic coat. Green has nomadic coat on too. Anything with better evasion? No. 2 orange capes is what she's got on right now.
Yeah, the upgraded orange cape might be the best evasion accessory that isn't a pure evergreen. Pure evergreen, I think, is still the best. Unless I'm forgetting something.
Here, you can have the crimson emblem, I suppose. Reen. Man.
Risha gets Night Nishi.
Yeah, it's gonna drop her evasion a little bit, but that's a lot of damage. Citrus bottle.
Alright, let's see. As for... Well, the boss of the first stratum does Mute, Seal, Freeze, and Faint. But its most dangerous thing is reducing your HP to 8.
Should probably give Ellie the gladiator belt, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that seems like it would be good.
Reduces your HP to 8.
Yep.
Seal. She's got protection from
That's
seal.
why Ellie is practically mandatory, because she has a really good healing S-craft.
Hey, and I could put...
Risha gets serious. Yay! She's seriously serious. It should probably be her main courts, though.
It's Kurt's main courts at the moment.
Kurt doesn't need it. He's not in the party.
Here. Hey, didn't Marakuma also have evasion? Marakuma also has evasion.
Okay.
Yeah, Sirius has evasion,
But it also... She also begins the battle with stealth, which isn't really what you want on an evasion tank.
Alright.
Let's see... I forget who brings Gungnir. But it's a really good Master Quartz to put on your evasion tank.
I guess Marakumo is good again. You don't need Marakumo, you need Kaleido. Because you can absolutely drop buttload of stuff. Chevalier. Why do you have Chevalier on? Weird. She has Pixie as her main. What's the one that where's the one that defends against status effects? We probably need that on her.
Talisman? That's not something you have.
Oh, that's right. It's on the other part. It's on
C's
C's
party has
yeah.
it, and he's not in the corridor yet.
Here, have cannon. Have healing arts. We need. Hey, there's a holy breath. Good. Cast 1, Tira. Okay, it only has Tier. Mine 2. Okay, that's good. Pixie does not have Pixie and Volt. Alright. I think it's outside of
Visitor
upgrade.
access detected.
Deconstruct weapons and armor. What?
That means you can take apart weapons you no longer need and get you materials.
Oh. Customize quartz. EP2, Mine 2, MP2, Action 2. Yes, let's make that. A Cast 2. Let's make one of those. Slots. Everybody's got slots here. Besides Kurt. I guess I'll...
Kurt doesn't need slots. He's not in the party.
Elliot has no slots. Nor does Eustace. Wow.
There are so many characters, I was not able to upgrade more than 3 slots per person before the post-game.
Oh, jeez. I'll almost be tempted to upgrade one of another Lecter slots just because he's decent at casting, isn't he?
I use him for support only.
Well, I mean, also having support quartz equipped. Quartz, Zero Cannon, EP Cut, Chrono Break. Chrono
Like, the only reason I keep him in the party is his Brave Order.
So this thing can
Activating
cause...
requisitions program.
Is it physical-based or magic-based attacks?
Probably all magic.
Alright, since C's down is that. Here, Lecter, your support, EP Cut 1. Let's go Crescent Mirror. There we go. Now we are ready. Crescent Mirror is so ridiculously useful in this game, so... Alrighty, so... I guess we talk to people. It is like midnight here, but...
Yeah.
Trial, huh? What that voice said earlier? Apparently this is a trial to prepare us for overcoming whatever it is that's happening in Crossbow. In fact, I can't remember what it is or even question it. Makes me uneasy. Fine. Then I've had enough thinking for one day. This is all about helping Crossbow, and we just have to do it. She's right. It doesn't matter whether our memories are being restricted or not. Now's the time to put our strengths together and get through this. Well, sometimes simple is best. You don't mind leaning on Class 7 strength again, Rain. Not at all. We'll need yours too. Okay, so... I'm guessing the first time isn't randomized then, or is it what?
It is.
Oh.
But the boss is always the same.
Look, Lecter, there's a bunch of fish in this pond. No kidding, well, at least we know there's something to live off of for a few days. You say that, but you don't seem all fazed by what's happening. We really don't know whether we'll be able to leave yet. Maybe we can just buy ingredients, but what's the point in freaking out over things you can't control? Exactamundo! We just gotta be ready for anything like always. And what's there to worry about with me and Lammy on the case? Got me there. A fishing spot, huh?
I see some fish swimming around.
Yep. Try to catch a cobra head.
The bite. Nice.
That looks like a snakehead to me.
It's a whopper.
Cobra head. Space Sepith. Is something the matter? It's just, I still can't believe the person before me is a legendary again. Even seeing you in this eastern attire, it's hard to imagine you as a legendary Zhang Xiao, or however you pronounce it. Zhongshou, yeah. Let's just say it's because Yin can take many different forms. I've heard about you from Sully in the Triple S. It'll be an honor to fight alongside you. I bet you'd be in my line. Hopefully I can learn a thing or two. Oh, Sully's talking about Kurt, huh? Alrighty. So this isn't the place I can grind. Can we come back out after this, or if I go in, or are you?
Yes, you can go out. Yes, you can go in and come out as much as you want
before beating the boss. Alrighty. Alrighty, so should I spend some time in here before next stream, or should I just hold off to beat the boss here?
I guess you can if you want.
I mean, I don't know if it's required yet, but
yes, it is required to clear the first stratum once.
Well, I mean, not clear it. I mean, like, grind some stuff up. Get people equipped and all that.
I mean, you'll gain plenty of levels just going through it the first time, I think.
I care more... It's more about getting the other party members equipped that we may have to use outside the corridor.
I mean, well, once we clear it the first time, we'll be able to put anybody we want in our party, and you can just run through as many times as you want.
Alrighty. So is it randomized each time you go in and leave?
Yes. Well, no, you have to talk to the administrator to reset the corridor.
Alrighty. Well, that's gonna be it for me. We'll be back tomorrow with some Baldur's Gate 3.
Yep.
And Wednesday should be RP night, hopefully. If not, then I guess Final Fantasy 9, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see. Whatever we want to do. Or maybe nothing if it's just a night to be blup, but we'll see. Alright, well, that's it for me. Oh, she getting all comfy here. Got a kitty ball. That's it for me. Everybody, stay well, be well, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I can't even reach the thing.